Hey, Cupcakes. This one comes with a trigger warning. It is not the happiest story this episode. You might want to skip it if you're not feeling in the mood for some sads. Golden Proxy is working on an alternate to this, and you might want to come back for that one. And now that you've been warned, here we go. Human? Human, my darling, wake up, please. Something has happened. Something very important. I apologize for waking you up, little one. You looked so comfortable lying upon the ground there, but we really must speak. Before that, though, you were sleeping outside the cave. Why? You know how dangerous it is out here. In all the years we've been together, this is perhaps the stupidest thing you've... Oh, you were waiting for me? My darling, I should have known that it was something like that. Yes, I've been gone far longer than I intended from my usual supply run. There is a reason for that. A very grave one. I suspect you already know what it is, dear one. Do you remember that damned black arrow you pulled from my side all those months ago? Well, while I was flying toward one of the towns in our vicinity, hoping to borrow some supplies, it seems the townfolk were waiting for me. And another black arrow has found its way inside me. Yes, yes, it hurts quite greatly. Far more than its predecessor did. I was soaring above the town, about to come in for a landing when it hit. Struck me right in the chest here, you see? Ended up landing far faster than I'd intended. Crashing, more like. And while the first black arrow missed any vital organs, this one seems to have been fired by a much more dexterous marksman. It struck my heart, little one. I fear I don't have much longer left. There are no dragon magics that can heal a wound as serious as this. And from what I can tell, though my knowledge on the matter is very limited, the adrenaline pumping through my body is the only reason I'm still, alive. My crash landing certainly didn't help either. The fight that followed, as all those little villagers swarmed me, that only solidified my fate. I did what I had to get back here. I fought my way through them, didn't kill any. Don't worry. See, I could have just let them kill me, let them win, but there was this one thought that filled my mind once I realized what had happened. My love, I had to get home to you. If I died there, you wouldn't know what had happened to me. You might have suspected, probably would have been able to find out eventually, but I couldn't let myself die there. See? I couldn't die without saying goodbye. And without saying that I love you, my little darling. In all of my centuries of life, you are the brightest spark that ever filled it. The thing that helped awaken me during the day. The reason I rose to my feet. And for that, I thank you. And for that, I fulfill my promise. Yes. You think I forgot? I promised you so long ago that I'd set you free, rather than devouring you for intruding upon my cave. And I'm so glad that I didn't. The truth was, my little pet, and you know I truly never meant that word. The truth is, I thought I was happy before I met you. Lying in this cave on my own, resting upon my gold, the presence of coin, my only company. But then I found an even greater treasure. Do you remember why I love my hoard? Because of how it glitters. Because it's beautiful. And you are by far my favorite amongst that collection, human. Because you are too beautiful, but in a very different way. Not just on the outside, but inside as well. I'm not originally. If I were, I would have kept my promise there and then. The truth is, I never intended to let you go. Not really. But the kindness, the love, the care I've seen you display for all living things, myself somehow among them. I can do this no longer, human. So go. If this is to be my final living act upon the world, then let it be one in your spirit, an act of kindness, of good. You're free, my little one. Free to resume whatever adventure you are on, to continue to travel on that path that brought you to me. I hope this is what you wanted. I hope this brings you happiness. We had some travels together, didn't we? On the occasion, I treated you with respect when I dared bring you out of the cave with me. An adventure or two. But it was all a diversion, really. I'm sorry for distracting you from your main one. I won't hold you back any longer. Human, why aren't you leaving? Your imprisonment at my hand, it's over, little one. I have set right what I've done. What's more, I have apologized. You have no reason to stay with me. So why are you? Such kindness. Ah, well, my little one. You have a magic far greater than any in the realm. Will you sit with me then? till the darkness comes. I can feel it approaching. The old gray one's footsteps come closer. I suppose when I meet them, it would be nice to not have to do so alone. Come, this cave of mine. A wonderful home it's been for many years now, but I do not wish to die here, staring at the same walls that have sheltered me for so long. Come into my hand, darling. I can think of a much better spot to spend my last moments. There. Are you comfy? If you feel even the slightest discomfort, little one, please let me know. I will do anything I can to correct that. I want these final moments to be perfect. Such a beautiful sky tonight, isn't it? I spent so long flying through it. I never thought to look at it properly. To appreciate the beauty it holds. Same with this mountain. You know, in all the years I've slumbered here, I've never been to the top. Never ventured to the peak. Not sure why. The thought just never crossed my mind. But its sheer size, the view it must offer. It is a sight I should very much like to experience with you, my little darling. Of course, I can fly no longer. Merely flexing my wings brings terrible pain. And it has been an age since I just walked somewhere. And never with such wonderful company. It's a nice change. A nice experience. A nice ending to a bad life. And we're here. I suppose the journey would have taken a few hours, maybe even days for a regular person. It took less than 1 minute for one my size. Do you like it up here, little one? If it's cold, come close. My flaming skin will keep you warm. And your presence will do much more than that for me. There, yes. Now I'm comfy. Thank you. Would you look at that view? The way the moon is coming down on the horizon. Its figure just visible past the mountaintops. Oh, and look. The lights from the villages below. Before they were just targets. Now, so much more. He's coming. Thank you for staying with me, little one. It means more than you know. I love you. I know I've said that before. Said it many, many times to you in our time together. But I mean it. I really do. Thank you for making me better than I was. Don't forget about me, little one. I know I'll never forget you. Hello, you sweet, creamy things, you. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another story on yet another day. I always appreciate your time, your attention, your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It helps me out a lot. And also, welcome to Dakchu, my newest patron. So nice to have you with me. And thank you very much to all of those sweet things who help me do this every single weekday. You guys heard me thinking about that for a second. I had to actually think about when I work. But thank you to Tomas Rogers, That One Brit, Your Skating Wolfie, Let's Do This, Nosti, Rogue Scholar, Barry Wilburn, Esteed, Anon, SLE Photo, Harper Evolution, Wolf9004, Succubus Slave, Melisila, Army Guy 007, Mr. Fabulous, Lou, Bunny, Tiny the Taxman, Meryl, Inline Flaws, Anin, Darth Mythos, Red Death 48, Always Able, Vagar, Moon, Old Bean UK, Kula Bear, Forces, Cody, Art Lowe, Pierce Tailish, and Christian Cleopatra. You folks are all wonderful, and I hope that you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me. I will talk to you tomorrow.